Yo, Kiaris85 with the 3 months of Twitch Prime in a row. Thank you very much for the support. Appreciate it a lot. Hope you're doing well. Yo, Shandi, holy moly. That is a name I have not seen in a long time. Hope you're doing well, dude. Yo, early bombs is, like, the best thing to find in inverted seeds. By far. Come back here. I still want to check this pull drop just because money and money, bombs, magic are all relatively important. But you know, yo, early boots too. More bombs, moon pearl, hammer, more bombs. Well, this is a start. And Failbot with the 420 bits. Andy Commandy indeed. Thank you very much, dude. You have a badge next to your name, Lonely Hero, because you're like one of the highest, one of the top 3 bit donators of the week. But it resets on Mondays, so that would be why. Alright. So we got a bunch of goodies already. Oops. Okay. So let's take a look at the map. We got Skull, Turtle Rock, and Ice. Okay. So I don't really need to go into Skull Woods early this time around. Normally I'd go into Skull Woods to get some bombs and some magic if I don't have a weapon yet, just because, you know, there is a chance that my first weapon could be Canaburna or Samaria or something like that, especially in Swordless. But, oof, that's Bombos and and Flippers already. This probably means Ice Palace is a play that's going to be made soon. But yeah, so I'll usually farm bombs and magic in Skullwoods first, but since I have hammer already, there's not really any point. Yo, Katakahasa with the 9 bits, and Central Highway with the 100 bits. Thank you both very, very much. I appreciate it. Alright. Yeah. Easy crystal dungeon. No problem. But yeah, so my matches this week, at the very least, as far as I've scheduled, will be against Blaine and Killer App. Who are the number 2 and number 6 seeds in my group, respectively. Yeah, I'm number 1. I'm number 1. What's up, Lonely Hero? Yeah, thank you very much, Central Highway. I appreciate it. Thanks for the good luck. Enjoy lurking. Dude, lurkers that also give bits are the real MVPs of Twitch, let's be honest. Alright, I can't carry any more bombs, so no point in farming. There's not really any magic pots in this dungeon, so I'm not going to be checking too much more extra stuff besides what I have to do. There we go. Alright, So we are going to check this hint tablet. Yo, Joseph, we're with 101 biddies. Thank you very much, dude. Yeah, once the gift sub runs out, oops, you just need to make sure to use your Twitch Prime sub. I don't know if it'll continue the streak, honestly. You can't, you know, choose to continue the gift sub with the Twitch Prime, but you can use your Twitch Prime after the gift sub runs out. So I don't know if it'll keep the streak up. Maybe if you, this is, this is bad. Maybe if you use it, like, within a couple days of the gift actually running out, it'll still work and keep the streak up, but be careful. Okay. Was it actually like a full month after it ends? Jeez. Jeez. Twitch is so lenient. Well, also, I think, like, once the new year rolls around, they'll be implementing, like, overall months subscribed, not like a streak. So even if the streak doesn't get held up, the months subscribed will be different. All of my sub streaks are going to be longer once the new thing rolls out, because I canceled all my subs at one point and then lined them up to be all on the same day. How do you have free turbo, Josepher? You sneaky dog. Yo, Zero Flown with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you very much for the support, dude. I appreciate it a lot. Welcome to the Pug Farm. Hope you enjoy the new emotes. Dude, all the Twitch Primers coming in today. Thank you guys. You guys know about Twitch Prime? Did you guys know that you might have a free sub you could use on me right now and not even know? That's it. That's all you need Twitch Prime for. Subscribing to me. But thank you very much, Zero Flame. I appreciate it. And for those of you who have been asking for more YouTube stuff, now that I'm back from California, I probably uploaded like 12 to 15 videos today, so you'll have YouTube content for days. Weeks, basically, actually. Yo, Kana Samaria. Easy. Oh! Please be nice. Yo, Meta 17 with the 2 months of Twitch Prime in a row, I'm convinced. Thank you very much for the support, dude. I appreciate it a lot. Hope you're doing well. Alright. So I just wanted to get one extra heart. There is a heart in the bottom left pot, but I ended up getting a draw. Because I want to go into this fight with full health. I'm going to start off with Kane. Just because the Kane... Actually, I'm going to start off with Hammer. It'll be easier to do the later phases with Kane. See? Easier. Shit. Well, thank you very much, Blywin. I appreciate it a lot. Alright, we're gonna try this one more time, and we're just gonna bail. Because I do, like, blind isn't giving me an item, so there's really not too much reason for me to like, try and beat this dungeon literally right now. Like, me beating the dungeon will not give me anything but a crystal. Because I know that the map is from blind. So if I don't beat it this time, then I'll just move on, do other things. You're an idiot. What happened, Kelsey? Yo, full magic though. You ruined the world record? Oh no. Oh, perfect. Get owned, Blind. You just wrecked yourself. Blind picked the wrong tile to go down on. Yo, what's up, Moni? Moni! Hope you're doing well, Moni. Okay, so... let's just run into Skullwoods real quick, and then we'll go do Digging Game. Yeah, I can't Kelsey. Do the seed. I'll get the world's wrecky. Ah. Also, how's it going, Phil? Hope you're doing well, dude. Did someone say Digging Game? Hell yeah, rename. Also, yo, the double, oh god. Double. Double also. Small key. Oh god. Yeah, that sounds about right. Just another Saturday night in the Spike Vegeta household. God. Literally perfect for each other. What's up, Talon here? How's it going, dude? Also, Kelsey with the fat host. Thanks a lot, Kelsey. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Yo, hook shot. I'll take that. Why no cane? Because I'm dumb. I'm always dumb. Don't expect me to play well. Okay, so Skullwoods Dip was good. Nice pendant Skullwoods. There's one item left, but it's fire unlocked. Alright. Let's actually check bumper. I almost have, like... I need a glove and the mirror and the cape to get this item. So it's still locked behind some pretty significant items, but, you know, it's always nice to check. You never know. Hell yeah, Kelsey. You hit like 260 when I started doing work. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We're gonna play the arrow game once, so I haven't done it in a hot minute. Gotta go fast. Easy every time. Yeah, we used to hold on to him for a while. Hold on to the viewers is like the hardest part about a raid or a host or whatever. Nah, this is the same music. Or it's the same MSU1 music that I generally use, the orchestral stuff. Okay, so I have Hammer. I could go into Pod. I could check Pyramid. But we're gonna do the dumb thing. Go into Ice Palace. I have full magic, I have Hammer. If I get the glove, I can full clear this dungeon. A heart container is in Mimic Cave. I dropped my headphones. There we go. Also, what's up, Futon? How's it going, dude? How's it going, dude? Oh, it's Monday. I forgot. It's Landscaper Day. So if you hear leaf blowers or weed whackers, yeah. Yeah, they're literally right outside my window right now. Booga! Ice Palace is just by default open like that in inverted mode, just so that, you know, it opens up some early game routing decisions. That way it's not mirror locked. Because it's normally not mirror locked, it's normally only Titan's Mitts locked. But since the warps work the other way around, in inverted mode, it's more difficult to pull that off. So they did it just to you know, open up the dungeon. They'd rather like remove an item restriction to the dungeon rather than add an item restriction to the dungeon. What is normally in front of Ice Palace blocking it? Just wall. It's just like an enclosed entrance that you need to use the Ice Palace warp to get into. Yeah, so normally it's Flipper and Titan's Mitts locked to get in, but in inverted is just Flipper locked. And then, like, obviously you need a Fire Rod or Bombos to do anything in the dungeon past the first room. But yeah, adding, like, you know, light world access plus, you know, mirror, because that'd be the only way to transition back to it, is, I don't know. I prefer this restriction over that restriction. Dude, I can't. Some arrows with the fishes. Oh, baby. Yo, Nako Sushi. Welcome to the Pug Farm. Hope you enjoyed the new mods. Give my boy Jake RG. Dude, my hand is slipping. This is good. You only get one shot. But welcome to the Pug Farm, Nakasushi. Hope you enjoy the new emotes. Also, Ferret with the 16 months in a row. Thank you very much, my dude. Alright, so I can only check this chest unless this is a glove. There's two more chests in here I can check, but I can't check any more on this side. Also, Malin with the 4 months in a row. Thank you very much, Malin. I appreciate it a lot. Hope you're doing well. Oops, I only triggered one of them. I'm gonna die. This is a good ice palace. Okay. Turn my serious face on now. I'm actually gonna focus. For once. I'm glad you like it, Kyash. Did I qualify for the fall tourney? Yes. I'm the #1 seed in my group. A couple matches getting planned for this week. Why couldn't I go further into the temple? Because I need gloves to check the rest of the items on the right side. I don't have no gloves. God, I don't know if I want to know what that clip is actually. Also, what's up, McLagan? Yo, McLagan, when we throwing fists. But yeah, with no glove, I can't actually beat the dungeon. There's only 2 more chests I can check. I should probably snag that bomb. Come on, man. Hold down. Alright, see you, Julia. Enjoy the rest of your day. Do I claw the controller? No, I just rotate the controller. I rotate it like 90 degrees clockwise. And I hold it solely in my right hand. Use my right thumb on the D-pad, and then my left index and middle fingers run across the dash button. So I hold it like this. The map. I don't have the big key or small keys, so we gotta take the long way. My lefty? Yes, that's why I do it like that. If you're a righty, you'd probably hold it with your left hand and use your right hand on the fingers. Am I uploading my matches to YouTube? I'm not sure. I'm still trying to figure out the best way to deal with my matches. I'll upload, like, the restreams of my matches to YouTube, yeah. But, like, my raw stream, I probably won't upload unless I'm not being restreamed. And if I'm not being restreamed, I'll probably, like, still have a cam on and my microphone on. I just won't be looking at chat, and I can talk about the seed and stuff like that. But I can't really do that when I'm getting restreamed because they use my audio and stuff. A glove, of course. Alright, let's beat the dungeon. So I can't do inverted with any variation. So I can't do inverted enemy rando. I can't do inverted key sanity. I can do, like, inverted all dungeons, swordless, hard mode, if I wanted to. I'm not a huge fan of all dungeons. Like, all dungeons can, you know, like... You know, it's more, you have to do all the dungeons, so it favors like execution heavy. But like, you know, there's also a good chance that you'll have to like go into GT to get an item to like go beat Meyer, like getting the flute or something like that. And I'm not like, I really don't like all dungeons, so I don't know. Inverted Swordless is probably going to be the go-to, but like everyone in my group is also relatively good at the game. Like my group is actually like pretty stacked top to bottom. Blaine is a really, really good number 2. Could very easily have been a number 1. I mean, I could pick all dungeons. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Can I do rando entrances? I don't know if entrance shuffle is one of the options you can pick. I don't remember. Key sanity all dungeons. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Inverted is fun and like it adds a lot of execution to the early game, which like plays to me like low heart, you know, boss fights like this. Like, you know, some people might have to leave Ice Palace and come back later, but you know, more often than not, I'll usually win this boss fight. I don't know, Kelsey. I don't have any plans at the moment. Why? What's up? Dude, these puffs need to stop going fast. Just want to kill that one. Okay, maybe that was the wrong one. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. I might have to practice my swordless bosses a little bit. That's fine. Yeah, you can only use medallions on their medallion tiles in Swordless, because normally you need a sword to use them at all. Yeah, we can do that, Kelsey. We can do that. Alright, let's see. I need a pendant, Desert, and Hera. Desert, the green pendant. Okay. The old 1 in 10. Yeah, I just mixed up my puffs. Like, so my general strategy doing that fight swordless is take out 1 puff as early as possible. And kind of like disregarding everything else, just because getting 1 puff off the screen makes the fight a lot less hectic. And I just mixed up my puffs, apparently. Mirror Portal looks weird and inverted because it's supposed to be like inverted. It's supposed to like blend in more with the Dark World background compared to the standard portals being, you know, all in the Light World and like blue and happy looking. Yeah, I mean, Key Sanity, I'm also good at Key Sanity. I don't know, dude. There's only, like, the only thing that I'm not good at and I don't really like playing is Retro. Other than that, like, I don't mind too much what the mode is or anything. I feel like I stand a pretty good chance against anyone, no matter what mode it is. Like, I have a decent amount of entrance experience, although all of my entrance rando experience is like ridiculous shuffle, so like I should probably do some of the simple shuffles if that's even in the thing anymore. I mean, nobody likes Retro, and no one really does Retro, so them picking Retro is also hindering themselves, so, you know. So if somebody wants to pick Retro against me because I'm bad at it, and I don't do it very often, then, you know, they also probably don't do it that often. The only bad thing about Retro is just, like, checking caves that you don't normally check. Like, having to go into, like, the Take Any caves and stuff like that. What's up, Wesker? Alright, so we're gonna hope that this chest is the small key, I guess, even though I don't have the lamp yet. I've done 2 retros, maybe 3, and they're both highlighted on Twitch and on YouTube. I'm so confused. I had no idea where I was, dude. What's up, Sushi? Oh, I can't use that here. It was money. The music is different. Yeah, I mean, I like retro is interesting, but it doesn't change the gameplay up enough to make it like worth playing for me. And like the idea of it is really neat, but like in execution, it is not as fun. Retro mode is like a callback to Zelda 1, where there's like random take any caves where you get to choose between like a heart container or a potion. There's a shop that you need to buy your arrow from so that you can actually use your bow when you get it. Arrows cost money, just like they do in Zelda 1, and then keys are universal. Depending upon the difficulty, there are 19 keys or 14 keys. Throughout, there are normally 29 small keys that are like in chests and stuff like that. So they remove a good bunch of them. They remove 10 in normal modes and 15 in expert and insane, I think. and you can use the keys anywhere. So like keeping track of keys and like, you know, routing them properly. You can also buy small keys too. So like there's no way to soft lock or anything. So like it's neat, but it's just like it adds gameplay that makes the game slower overall. Just like having to like being forced to go check extra caves that you don't normally have to go check is kind of. Why am I walking? Because I feel like going for a walk. I wish I had Triforce Hunt for the tourney. Triforce Hunt is... it's okay. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it as like a... like having to get 20 out of 30 pieces. And yeah, I mean, it's similar to Rando in that, like, you know, a lot of the... is just luck-based routing. But more so Triforce Hunt than standard Rando, I think. Is more based on just lucky routing. Yeah, easy Triforce Hunt is way too hype just because it goes by so quick. But like, you know, if someone has a decision to go like Turtle Rock over Swamp or something, you know, that could like, both of those options are like basically equal in terms of value, and you like whoever makes the right decision like could win, which is stupid. Oh yeah, I have a red cane. Completely forgot about that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Why isn't easy an option? And I love having red mail 4 bottles and gold sword leaving Sphere 0. It's my favorite. Yeah, Triforce Hunt is interesting. I just don't know how viable it is for a tournament. That isn't like a for fun tournament that, you know, hopefully I'll be planning, or will be planning in the near future. Yeah, so like the basis behind Triforce Hunt is that there's 30 pieces in chests and like random locations throughout Hyrule. Once you find 20 of them, you get taken to the credits. So like, you don't have to beat bosses if you don't want to. You know, I mean, you could beat them if they have an item, because you can, you know, keep track of that in dungeons, but if they don't have an item, there's very little incentive to beat a dungeon. And it's literally just, you know, item density. Like, you want to play the item density to have the best chance to win. It'd be different if it was, like, find all the pieces, because then, like, you know, good routing would help, but, like, also just efficient routing. Like, having to find all of them, but the fact that you only need 20 leaves, you know, a lot of luck involved. There aren't 40 out of 50 seeds anymore. There used to be. The harder the difficulty, the more pieces you had to find before, but not anymore. Now everything is 20 out of 30, I'm pretty sure. But like before, easy mode was 10 out of 30, normal was 20 out of 30, hard was 30-40, and expert was 40-50, and insane was 50-50. But they changed it to all be a universal 20-30. Easy is only 10 out of 30 with a script to make it that way. It's 20 out of 30 if you generate it from the website normally. But yeah, like you can customize how many are required. What am I doing? You can customize how many Triforce pieces are required when you make a seed, but you like generating a standard Triforce Hunt from the website, all of them will be 20 out of 30 pieces. Is Swordless modified so you can item dash? No. I don't want to do this. 1 out of 1 Triforce Hunt. Everyone racing uses different seeds. Sounds like a good race. Dude, I would go crazy. This is okay. So the small key is actually in the sanctuary. So we're gonna save him quick. Actually, I don't want to go all the way up there. I don't know if I'd be able to handle that because like every chest you open could be the one. So you'd be like getting kind of like, you know that the odds are super small that it's that one chest in particular that you're opening, but like you would still get excited opening any chest. You'd be like, oh, is this one? Is this the one? Is this the one? And then you're just crying. Oh, man. And yeah, then someone getting the god luck and it being like Link's house or uncle or something, and they finish in like 45 seconds. Dude, I really miss the long item animations in OT, honestly. Like, when you got the long item animation, you were like, oh, baby. Is this a nut? You got, like, that timed suspense, but now it's just like... It's just like Link to the Past, where it's all just instantaneous. I just enjoyed the like, knowing it was a potential good item beforehand. And then seeing it and just being like, oh shit. And being disappointed, you know. I mean, I don't, you know, not support them taking it out, because just the fact that those animations were in there added, like, minutes and minutes and minutes to the randomizer, like, completion time. And, like, I'm all about those taking as short as possible. I don't know what the stun drop is. Green or cool. I mean, if I start doing a bunch of OT randos again, I might bring Andy Nut back. But we'll see. Now that we have multi-world set up, you know. Andy Hyde or Riot. Dude, what if I said I wouldn't Andy Hyde until I got 1,600 subs? To milk all the money out of you as possible. Yeah, I have a couple Zooters on YouTube that are like me doing one solo, also like a couple co-ops where like we're information sharing, not like last night where like our items are in each other's games, but like we're playing the same seed at the same time and just splitting up checks. OT is a game where like everything takes so long that co-op is like the ideal way to play it, I think. Multi-world is a lot of fun though. Multi-world also adds a lot of fun to it in a different way. But co-op is the way to do it. Because like there's just so many checks that you have to make, and like a lot of the checks just take minutes. Where like it's not like Link to the Past where you're like there's a bunch of high density areas where you're opening like multiple chests in the span of a few minutes. OT is like it doesn't have enough of those like bulk chest moments. that makes sense. And then, like, the bad checks in OT are really bad. Yeah, multi-world is really, really cool. I mean, like, some of the dungeons don't take too long, and, like, you can check a lot of stuff quickly. Like, you know, bottom of the well, some of the dungeons, you know, have, like, relatively quick checks. Like, Shadow Temple is a relatively short dungeon, and it has a ton of items in it. So, like, it's not, like, super huge item density, but it's, like, a bunch of checks, you know, in the span of, like, 5 or 10 minutes. But, like, some of the stuff in OT, there's just, like, way too much time between checks. Yeah, and OT has a lot of locations. It's like 260 something. And then if you add in like Skull Sanity to it, then it's, you know, you just add 100 more. Skull Sanity is fun though. I don't mind Skull Sanity. It's a lot of checks, but like if you get a lot of the times what Skull Sanity will do is like guarantee you get a hook shot early or like the boomerang early, so you can check all those things as a kid relatively quickly. Shit. Any multi-world efforts for Link to the Past? Not that I know of. I don't keep up too much with like the ROM hacking for rando scene. Like I know there was the shared ROM, which was just like if you got an item in one of your games, both of you guys got it. But multi-world, I'm not entirely sure. Multi-world could be fun. Yeah, I don't know. I think multi-world for a Zooter would, or not Zooter, for SMZ3 would be more fun, just because like there's more variation, I guess. But who knows? Who knows? Let's get our last bottle. Ideally, like, being able to do it on console would be really cool. I don't know if it'd work or not, but it being doable on console would be really cool. I just don't like OT, I don't really care about playing on emulator. Because, like, A, it's a slower paced game in general. And I don't know, I'm also not good at it, but like playing Link to the Past on emulator, I want to die, basically, every time. What happened last night after Patty had to change his controls? So basically, when he changed his controls, he closed our connected room, and then when he reopened it, we all joined it, we all started to get every single item we had already gotten given from other people. Definitely not intended, but we all hard reset to lose all those extra items we got. You know, it happens, I suppose. I forgot that I can't item dash. Alright, so we can do some of this dungeon. Alright, so big items that I need. I still don't have Death Mountain access, technically. I could go to Death Mountain and I would be able to check everything. I could go beat Hera. I could do Light and Dark East Death Mountains. So I probably should do that relatively soon. But I'll probably do that after this. Alright. Fire Rod was at Agna. Yeah, well, I mean, like, theoretically it should be doable because console can handle crowd control. But crowd control is also only sending information one way. Not both ways. So I don't know how much more stress that would put on it. I'm not technologically savvy enough with the SD to SNES Lua connector stuff to understand it too much. But yeah. Yeah, this is called hovering. It's basically abusing like the game over like how the game handles with certain things and how like dashing overrides falling down a pit, and also abusing the fact that for most things in the game it takes 2 frames for it to recognize that something should happen. So because dashing overrides falling down a pit, if you're dashing over a pit you won't fall until the dash is done. And because the game takes 2 frames to recognize that you should fall down a pit, if you only stop dashing for 1 frame, the game doesn't have enough time to recognize that you should fall down a pit, and during that 1 frame you can move. So so Link moves for that 1 frame, and then you start dashing again to not give the game enough time to think, or to recognize that you should be falling. And you just do that over and over again until you achieve wherever you want to go. It is not Balsan. All dark rooms are lamp required. Alright, Death Mountain time. So yeah, we can full clear everything here. You do need the sword to kill Ganon normally. But in the Swordless Randomizer, they've modified it so Ganon can take damage from the hammer. And then various things that are sword required, like the medallion tablets and like drapes in Aghanim's Tower and Skull Woods. The drapes are already open, and then the medallion tablets are changed to require hammer in the book instead of the Master Sword in the book. And then obviously using the medallions normally requires a sword, but they've changed it so that you can use medallions on any medallion tiles. regardless whether you have a sword or not. So they've changed it so that swordless is actually something that's possible, which is nice. I like swordless a lot. Oh, baby. I also feel like changing what item would, like, cut the drapes is a lot more difficult to do than, like, changing what items you need to trigger a cutscene, you know? They're a little different in nature. Oh, God. I didn't even know Kristen had ever played Rocket League before. Hey, silvers. God. Okay, so what else do I need? I need Mire access, which is mirror or flutes. I can beat Eastern and Pod. So, okay, so yeah, the only thing I still need is the mirror. Mirror would finish me up, and then I also could potentially need the flute for Mire. But I definitely need the mirror, and mirror would get me access to both Swamp and Mire. Oh, dang, Katie. Watching me at work. Have I ever completed a Swordless, Silverless Ganon? Multiple times, actually. And by multiple, I mean, like 6. 4 in practice, and 2 in seeds. So... the theory, or I guess the theoretical, like, possibility of me doing a Silverless Ganon is relatively low. Like, it being useful, anyways. The likelihood that the silver arrows are far enough out of the way that it would be faster to not go get them, assuming you don't find them en route. Its frame perfect hammer is 24 times. Blue Boom. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I did one last week, I did one the week before, and then after the one last week, Zero Rush did some frame testing, and we found out a way to set it up, but it's still, like, not easy to execute. And the best Ganon time I've gotten, like starting phase 4 to finishing Ganon without silvers, is about 8 minutes. So like thinking about it, it takes, assuming you have a good phase 1 and 2 with the hammer, it's about like 1.5 minutes to do phase 1 to phase 3. So what you would need to save in order to completely skip, like, in order to skip silvers, assuming you didn't know where they were, and assuming, like, that you were going to Ganon to get the silver arrow hint, and then leaving. Flute requires the hammer. Okay. So I know that flute is not... So that's what, like, Swamp Palace, where if it's in Swamp Palace, then I won't need the flute at all. Bomb jumping... So bomb jumping is just like being close to a pit and getting bomb boosted over it. If you don't have boots and you're just like lining up to the pit, it's a 2-pixel window. You have to be 1 or 2 pixels away from the pit to boost yourself far enough across. With boots, I can show you here. So like if I line it up, I can dash and land on the explosion. If you land on the explosion, it puts the window up to 6 instead of 2 pixels. So anywhere from 1 to 6 pixels away from the pit would work if you dash and land on the explosion, rather than just letting it boost you. Nice, Jack Manning. That bum jump's not too easy either, especially if you don't know like the actual visual cues. It's not an easy bomb jump to just fudge. I think there's an item in the basement. Yeah, emulator is fine. I started out on emulator playing on a keyboard. You know. The Paradox Cave one is a little different. It's a little more dependent upon positioning rather than just just boosting yourself over a hole like Hera Bomb Jump or Skullwood's Bomb Jump or something like that. It's a little more complicated. But it's still not too bad. It's more like lining yourself up as far left against the left edge as possible, and then like you want to be as close to the bottom left corner as possible in Paradox Cave. Yo, Central Highway with 100 biddies. Thank you, I appreciate it. I think Paradox Cave has more lenient pixels. This doesn't hurt because when you're standing on pegs that are up, you get invulnerability frames, and because I'm just standing on them, I'm perpetually getting iframes, so they don't hurt me none. I must have picked up the pot the same frame as the last torch got lit. Oh, I never checked what was in Spectral Rock Cave either. So I know Mimic Cave is a heart container, so I don't really need Mimic Cave. What I'm really looking for here is Mirror. Yes, you can. Not like so. Like in the normal game, when you get to that point, like you could lay a bomb and do it. You could shoot an arrow and do it. But with the boomerang, it takes an item dash. You have to throw the boomerang and dash at the same time, so it's a little more complicated with the boomerang. But you can do it with a bomb or an arrow. Alright, so there's no item left in Pod, but I do need to beat it. So I'm just going to go beat Pod, and then we're going to go to Eastern and Sahas area and clean that up. I wasn't paying attention to... Ow. Okay, so like, also currently, I wasn't paying attention to how many items were left in Ice Palace. It's either 1 or 0. But the bow is currently either lamp or flute locked. So because I found the bow on Death Mountain, and you need either the lamp or the flute to get access to Death Mountain, due to like the dark cave that you have to walk through. So I do know the flute's in Swamp Palace. What that could mean, or no, not the flute's in Swamp Palace. The flute is hammer locked, which does not necessarily mean Swamp Palace. It can be in a couple different places. But most likely, it's in Swamp Palace. In my current state, anyways. I guess GT is also a fairly big hammerlock location area. So Flute could be in GT also, because Mirror gets me access to Mire and Swamp. So it is very possible that Flute's in GT. Yo, dude! With the 2 months of Twitch Prime in a row. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate it. Also, Triple Cube with the 69 days. Thank you. Andy Commandy came from my buddy Bonesaw577, just drawing me as Buzz Lightyear from one of my like Twitch thumbnails on the following page. What's up, Havoc? How's it going, dude? And then I asked him to draw a more high-res one last year, so I can make it an emote. Oops. Sherman 86 with the 6 months in a row. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate it a lot. Hope you're doing well. Oh. Okay, so oh geez. We're gonna go do Eastern and then also check Sahashala afterwards. Yeah, all I'm looking for is Mirror. Am I feeling about this seed? It's going alright. The only thing that I'm, not happy about was my Death to Blind and my Death to Cold Stare. And so I know that Mirror cannot be, Mirror cannot be at Pyramid Fairy because you need the mirror to go get it. What's up, Albies? How's it going, dude? What are you talking about? You feeling lonely? Still in Discord? What? Oh, hold on. I am. Oops. That's from last night. Me and Oates were playing some Splitgate last night. What's with the purple bedroom? What purple bedroom? I don't know what you're talking about. Oates is good at shooters. Splitgate was a lot of fun though. I'm glad that like it seemed like chat liked it a lot, and I kept a good portion of my viewers still. So that's cool. I'll definitely. I could turn on like a strobe, a strobe thing, but I don't want to die. Yeah, this is red. This is straight up red. Orange on my remote broke because my TV remote messed up with the infrared waves. So my TV remote also runs on the same wavelength as my light, my strip of lights. So my TV remote just like screwed everything up. It was good. Inverted is really cool. I enjoyed it a lot. Did I get it? I got a map. Please! I've never been more owned in my life. Exactly, Albies. I'm not trying to hurt anybody in chat, you know. Piece of heart is in Blind's hideout. Alright, where is this mirror? What natural light, MJ? It's basically already dark outside because it's 4:30 p.m. But yeah, also, like, we have people walking around outside sometimes, especially on Mondays, and like last time I had my window, my blinds up, the landscaper dude literally just stared at me while I was streaming. It was super creepy. Hey, we got a book. Could be in desert. Hey, we got a mirror. Alright. Alright. Oh, I might need Meyer Medallion, so I should check that ASAP. So we're gonna go... It is kind of funny, but also creepy. More creepy than funny for me. For you guys, it might be more funny than creepy. But for me... No, my window wasn't open, just my blinds were up. And he was just going at his leaf blower. There's no way he heard me. I could barely hear myself. Somebody said something about my purple room, and I said, what are you talking about? So I changed it. Because I'm funny. Haha! Oh god. Please! Ninja! The ninja bunny. Jumping from the grass. You're pretty, futon. It's just like an LED strip. I got them on Amazon for like 30 bucks for 2, like, 16-foot strips or something like that. Alright, chat. Do you think I have the correct medallion for Misery Mire? I could hook it up to crowd control, but I don't have the knowledge to do that at the moment. Alright, get owned, all you nerds that said no. Reason for the ramp is because, since this is inverted, you wouldn't be able to get up there normally. Because the mirror goes from light world to dark world. So you need a way to get up there from the light world because you can't mirror there like normal. So like any light world mirror locked locations now have the overworld edited to get to it. Alright, so we have a book. Alright, we are good to go. We have to beat Swamp, Mire, and Ice. Inverted, so like, Inverted A does change it up a lot in terms of like, how you think about the rando. But I think Inverted just has more potential for like, really unique possibilities for things. What? Ninja Popo, dude. Like, Moon Pearl locations are a lot more interesting. Like, the possibilities, at least. Like, there's a lot more locations you could be forced to check as a bunny and get Moon Pearl compared to a standard rando. The only Dark World location that's really changed besides a dungeon is, like, Bumper Cave. Bumper Cave, you now need the mirror as well as the cape, instead of just the cape. Can you ask me to beat Vitreous without using the bow? Or how do I beat Vitreous without the bow? How? Very carefully. It's not an easy boss fight. I don't have enough magic for this. Yeah, so like they always will lock onto your location. So so to hit them with the hammer, you pretty much want to stay towards the bottom of the room to bait them out as far as possible, and then you can just move to the side and hit them with the hammer. It's not too bad. It's definitely scary because the hammer hitbox is not great, and the eyeballs do a ton of damage. Half magic is in vanilla. Quarter magic is programmed into the game but was never used. It is only in rando, and it's only in easy mode randos. Oops. Am I racing lately?
Another 100 biddies for
my first tournament match is going to be this week, or tournament match of the group stage is going to be this week. And you know, WMA Doi with the hundo biddies. Racing me to that bag of Kit Kats, hell yeah. Also, hold on. Yo, Mr. Hot Dog. With the Twitch Prime sub. Yeah, this is not hard mode. Spooky is not that easy to do in the dark. B, I didn't have the duck to set an altitude value beforehand. Because I didn't flute here. Spooky! Ow. Yeah, so this fight is really difficult without the bow. And without a sword, obviously. With a sword I could just like use iframes a lot. Good. Yeah, like the farther away from the goo you are, the farther the eyeballs will come out. So you have a better chance of getting some hits on them. Another hit shouldn't kill me, but if I do take another hit, I'm just going to use the bow, because I don't want to die. Ah, screw it. We'll finish it off. We'll finish it off. Please. Come farther down. Thank you. And then for this part, the easiest / safest way to do it is to come up to this top right corner. For whatever reason, the rightmost pixel of this slime won't damage you. So if you slash your sword or whatever to the left so that you're facing left, you can walk up here, just kind of chill. But if you walk up here normally and you tap left, you'll take damage because you can't tap left and not move. So if you slash your sword and walk up, you can stay facing to the left and do it that way. Goodness. There's also a strat for that with arrows. If you don't have silvers and you want to be a little more consistent with arrows, there's like a pixel you can you can stand on the right side, like against the wall, where you can shoot arrows and pretty much hit every single eyeball no matter what. And it's really quick, but... Okay, so swamp and ice. Yeah, I played this game once or twice. But Painless Soul 34 with the 200 bits. Thank you very much, dude. I appreciate it a lot. Also, I don't know if I properly thanked you, Mr. Hot Dog. So thank you very much for the Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate it a lot. Welcome to the Pug Farm. Hope you enjoy the new emotes. Welcome, welcome. Eh. If I had Fighter Sword and Hammer, which weapon would I prefer to use? If I had Cape, I would probably use Cape and do spin attacks until my magic ran out. Where do I think Lamp was? Lamp could have been in ice. Mir was in Sahas's hut, so Lamp could be in here. What am I checking this for? Because Mir was only light world locked. So it very well could be in here also. I have the spoiler up still, or I have the seed generation page up still, so I can take a look at it. I posted the multi-worlds from yesterday to YouTube today, I think. I uploaded a ton of stuff, but it's all private until I make it public. But you'll be getting a bunch of uploads over the next week or 2 or 3. Do I enjoy playing Swordless? Oh yeah, Swordless is a lot of fun. But I like Swordless also. I'm generally better than most at Swordless stuff, just because I've done a pretty good number of like Swordless speedruns. And so I'm just like more used to the Swordless fights, I guess. I say as I died to Cold Stare and Blind today. I should have just not used the hammer on Blind the first time around. I wasn't sure if I had enough magic to kill Blind. Only using Cane, so that's why I didn't. But I probably should have just used Cane and gotten as many damageless hits as I could have. I did Ingenii. I did one Halloween rando. It was fun. I haven't played it since they patched it. It's fun, but not different enough to me to playing more of. I also, I don't know. I also didn't get home until, like, after Halloween, so I don't really feel like playing it, you know, a week after Halloween is done. Like, it was neat. Like, the werewolf idea was cool. It's just there wasn't, like, a perfect way to implement it. Lessening the time that, like, you know, you're in the wolf state is obviously nice, but, you know. But yeah, the waiting game was not the greatest. Yeah. So my general strategy for this fight, without the sword, I didn't get it quick enough. is to do the first couple hits just single, and then try to get as many doubles as I can until the second cycle starts, and then try to get singles again, just because a lot of times there aren't enough puffs to do doubles like consistently, and try to avoid that second puff attack cycle. But no, in vanilla you normally have the sword, so you can attack them with the sword. But that is not the case here. Alright, I'm gonna do a little cheaty glitch in Ice Palace, and I'm sorry. If you don't like cheaty glitches, close your eyes. Ow. Get away from me. Get out of my way, pumpkin man. Oh god, that's not the bomb. Alright, still works. Yeah, no, I don't need anything else to beat the game anymore. So I'm not too worried about any more items. Was what really necessary, Hammer Bro? No, I don't normally need the lamp. The only time that I like 100% need the lamp is if it's my first fire source. But I don't, like, once I find Fire Rod, I don't normally take any lamp logic into account. Minus, like, if I find the lamp on Death Mountain or something like that and I sequence broke up it, that would mean that the flute was required before the lamp, and anything I found on Death Mountain, the flute couldn't be behind. So, like, I don't take lamp logic too much into account. Please push. God. I need to kill Cold Stare because it's a crystal. The cheating. Because I want to go fast. The Ice Palace bomb jump? It's not too bad. You'll end up against the top wall, and you try to place the bomb as far left as possible, like when you're as far left as possible, and then you just have to know what pixel to line up in, like diagonally down from it. It's not too bad. I don't have that item. There's a shield, I just haven't picked any up. Alright, chat, you know what time it is. Pick a number between 1 and 22. How many locations am I gonna have to find before I get the Ganon's Tower big key? All I need is the big key and at least one small key to go upstairs and beat the game. Oh, goodness. Oh, the only thing that I can't do with the without the lamp really is silverlit, like attempting a silverless hammer gain fight, because I don't have enough magic. I wonder where the lamp was. Let's find out. Lamp. Lamp is in Swamp Palace. Called it. It was on left side swamp. Alright, we got a heart piece for number 1. Small key for number 2. Yeah, when you make a seed, as long as it's not a race ROM, it comes with a spoiler log that tells you every item location. Major item, like it gives you every item location and what's there you can search for. So yeah, if you're new to Rando and you're not entirely sure where everything is, or you're not entirely sure, like you might get stuck because you don't know what you can or can't do with certain items. Having the spoiler log is pretty nice, just in case you get stuck somewhere. It's a good way to learn. Alright, so this is number 8. Oh god, oh god. Don't miss your hook shot, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, funny man? What's going on, dude? Number 9. Yeah, Entrance Rando, they're also really helpful because they tell you loading zones. Like how to get to certain areas if you don't find the areas. Entrance Rando spoilers were really helpful for me when I did my first 1 or 2. Alright, not 13. Off to almost. Excuse me. Okay. If half magic is in here, I might be able to try. Maybe a silverless fight for at least a little bit, but we'll see. But yeah, Zero Rush and I came up with like a way to do it like more consistently because it is frame perfect. So it's not easy to just do. But we found a way to do it at least a little more consistently, but it's still hard to execute. So who knows if it'll ever be like actually viable for anything. Number 14. What's up, Cramage? How's it going, dude? $15, $16, $17. Sorry, rename. Also, speaking of spoiler logs, one thing I do want to do at some point, potentially in the near future, is a spoiler log race, where you get like 5 minutes to look at the spoiler log before you start playing the seed, and you can kind of like figure out a mini route for yourself. Because that seems like fun. Seeing how optimized you can make your route before actually doing it. And like seeing what info people prioritize over other people. 18, 19, 20, number 20. Yo, the Lonely Hero 01, the only winner. Goodness gracious, congratulations. You were the only person to pick the number 20. Yeah. What's up, Too Hilarious? How's it going, dude? Yeah, key sanity is a little tough to do. It is definitely like feels like a whole different game compared to the normal game. That's one of the things I like about the alternate modes is they just make the game feel completely different. Oops. Okay. Oh god. I don't know. Here, I'll let Lonely Hero pick. Lonely Hero, do you want me to use the bug net or the hammer on Aghanim 2? Take your picks. Take your pick. I can do both if you want, I guess. Done it before. Just alternate. Alternate rounds. Hammer and bug net. Back and forth sounds fun. Hell yeah. Yo, what's up, Football 916? Welcome, welcome. Hope you enjoyed the GDQ SMZ3 run. It was a blast, even though it was at ass o'clock in the morning. It was a little early for my taste, but it was still a lot of fun. No. Oh, are you a lady? I apologize. I mean, I call everyone dude anyways. Dude is... I guess it's more like masculine, but it is... I don't know. Sort of gender neutral. I don't like to assume that everyone on Twitch is a dude. Even though most of them are. Yo, Flame with the 3 months of Twitch Prime in a row. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Well, the boot surge didn't make it any less early, since it was at the end and not the beginning. Alright, half magic. That's not half magic. Half magic. That's not half magic. Pretty dude. Exactly. Stop, I'm getting hurt. Dudette. Is dudette ever, like, actually a thing? I don't think I've ever heard anyone, like, actually call someone a dudette. That's not half magic either. Alright, chat, where do you guys think half magic was? Turtle Rock was correct. Laser Bridge was more correct. Oh god. It was last chest on Laser Bridge. Good. I'm really bad with the bug net. I much prefer the hammer. What's normally on Laser Bridge? A bunch of nothing and a small key. So there's logic put in place for... there's logic put in place for, like, how it places the items, so it knows that, like, it can't place the hammer somewhere where you need the hammer to get to, can't place boots on library or, like, bonk rocks or something like that. There are some seeds that I do from time to time called no logic seeds, where the game like gets rid of all that logic and just places everything randomly, but with most glitches I can do just about everything. Ow. Alright, I'm gonna show you Zero Rush's hammer setup. Just in case. Alright. We're gonna light this torch here. Alright, so here's Ganon. See how he leaves... Here, I'll use my mouse. This is visible, right? Okay, see how he leaves these fireballs, right? So, we use this bat and the number of fireballs on the screen to kind of determine when we need to use the hammer. Or what frame we need it. So once the fireball makes once the fire bat makes the fifth fireball, basically the fifth fireball needs to be on screen for 4 frames, and then we need to hammer the next frame after that. So there's the first frame of the fireball. It's paused. Did I pause it? Oh god. Alright, we're good. Alright, so here's the first frame of the 5th fireball. Right? So that's 1. We got 2. We got 3. And we got 4. And so now I need to cancel the select menu and hammer the very next frame. Which I failed. So even with the setup, it's not the easiest thing to do. Alright, so there's 1. Three, maybe. I skipped a frame. That might be 4, but we'll do 1 more just in case. There we go. I got 1. One, 2, 3, 4. So it's like a consistent way to do it. It's just still really slow. still takes 24 of them. So, like, you're not gonna be able to do it very fast. Even if you, like, you know, did everything perfectly, it would still take a long-ass time. GG! Oh. Yo, what is this Jorts GG? Oh my god, rename. Rename GG Jorts. God. Might do another one? Probably. I've only been streaming for 2 hours. It's coming up next. I'm gonna do this easy Triforce Hunt seed that Kelsey gave me. Hopefully it won't take too long. Assuming she sent it to me on Discord.
GG.
Alright, so I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. I'm gonna play an ad. I'll be doing an easy Triforce Hunt after this, and then probably something else after that. But yeah, hold tight, everybody. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Welcome to the flock.